All right, we're going to go with Juggernaut. No, let's go with we got to do it. We're do this. We're not going to do this. Sometimes I used to do prayer on this portion that we range back, not have to be right for somebody. We're not going to do that today. And folks, I'm sorry about my audio. It sounds bad. This equipment isn't the best, and I don't have to move anybody anymore. So we're doing what we can. We don't want that. We want to decide what we're doing. So, get back to the let's go to how those lights like that light. Just the image of it. It's a yoke. Sideboard. Alright, let's go with it. Let's get rid of okay. Now, let's give him a name. And I'm so sorry that I'll get this video if this audio sounds crappy. I apologize. You want to donate? Hey, I'm happy to do that. I'll buy them and put the floor. I can give it Amazon, whatever. I really need some input. I haven't streamed in a long time. I'm sick right now. I haven't streamed in a long time. Not a job. And this crappy equipment will help me with that. All right. Let's take this. See how that right there, which one did you see completely we are going to go with the sideboard. We are a sideboard. So we got our sideboard armor and then our weapons. We're going to have dual sideboard. Color crystal ain't going to help you. You can use it. Tuning, you can't use our tuning. So get our tuning down here. Which tuning do I want? I want them to get that 400 to 665. Now, I better not, because I got to have money to buy my. We'll just go with the dark side chamberlain. Now, let's go with it. Watch my little sideboard. Two turn into a control sideboard. Alright, now let's get here. Ah, crap. Wrong thing. Here, change this. Add my tuning. You put a crystal in there for a little bit higher. I mean, I could at this stage, but that needs to be better. I think I want to color crystal I can use at any stage. Most of them you got to use that to use. Consumables. I don't know if I can do that right now. Transfer that over to inventory. We gotta have that. Let's see. Item modifications. Here we go. We got crystals. 800, 500. So see, it got to be level 10 or higher. And I've already got color crystals anyway, so there's no sense in me buying more crystals when I already have crystals. Alright, so let's get into XQ here. I think it's something on the back of my here. What it sounds like. Back of my control unit. It's accuracy. Alright, here we go. We'll go first and then we'll take away. And then we'll take it away. So we play pretty much all of it here. I won't talk much here because you never played the game before. So start a little before we cover it. Alright, there's the first part of the story. Let's go do some killing. Unfortunately, we'll go stop at the mailbox first because we got stuff we need to get out the mail. Let's go ahead and clear this out real quick here. Alright. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Take a look at this. And probably going to notice an increase in X1, X2 level here in just a second. Because we're running double XP. So we're not going to do what's continuing just yet. We'll wait till it's 10 to do that. We'll go to speed to get our robot. Alright. We did not go for that one. Alright. Here we go. You're in bad shape, isn't it? You're screwed. Who cares? Alright. Again, I am doing what I would normally not do, and that's hand to hand. Normally I would be playing sorcerer or commando or attack from a distance. I normally do not play this style this way. The extra effect you see on my thing right now is the tuning, the tuner that I have, the tuning. Now, you don't start out, if you play this game from the get-go, unless you're going to spend some actual real money, you're not going to start out with the sword, you're not going to start out with the armor that I have, because I've been playing this game for approximately 10 years now, and maybe a little bit longer, but you're not going to start out with any of the stuff that you see me with right now, because I bought this stuff over the years, and I'm just able to right out the gate, have actual uh, have an actual lightsaber or an actual cannon or weapon, whatever new tool that I'm playing with. I was actually have to go mod them up right out the get-go. And I normally run around here until I hit level 3 or 4 or 5, and then I'll go inside toon and start what I can do with them. I'm only doing 40 more people. 39 more people here is pretty good. But they're bringing 100. And I don't like playing with much people. I want to be able to do what I need to do. So, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for more things on again. Next week we'll start our political stuff back up. We'll have politics talk. We'll be just and fair for both sides. I think we do. So I do not take one side or the other. I'm just going to be unbiased because there's true coverage of everything. We don't have any of that right now. Most of your people out there, particularly cheerleaders, are either pro Trump or they are 100% staunch Democrat, and we've got to find the middle ground in this country if we're going to go down. We're almost there now. We're on a recognizable country. I'm 52 years old. In my 52 years of life, I've never seen what's going on now. You didn't tune in to this or that. You tuned in to play. But I will be doing political commentating, next week. I'll be doing podcasts in Clubhouse, and those will be informative as I can make them, and as truthful and as accurate as I can get them. I'll try to cite these sources that you use, that you can verify that yourself. Anyway, that's the best way to do it. Stop talking about politics stuff. That's not what I'm here for today. But you're going to know when I'm doing that post. Yeah, you scheduled today in advance. And yeah. Like I said, we will be taking breaks throughout the game. I won't play steady non-stop like you see some people doing. At my age, I consider football at night, and stretch the old bones a little bit. As soon as I hit level 4, I may go ahead and clean my like that. I have run around and played out here until I got like no XP at all. And then I was doing it. That's normally when they're having like double XP events. When they have those, I'll run every section until I drain every ounce of XP I can get. I have left this planet at level 23 or 24 during the XP events. Normally you would leave this planet between 16 and 20, no matter how much you kill, because there's only so much XP here. You can't get so much XP on the starter worlds, unfortunately. And if I could get a whole lot more, So there's your sorcerer, which is what I would normally play when I play this game. And I do another day. More people just starting out the game. With, on the starter world, you're going to have a lot of people running around, and they're just killing everything they can kill. They don't care if you're already there killing. They're going to go in and do what they need to do to take care of them. And there's something on this game. You've got some courteous people who will stay out of your way, let you do your fight, let you get what you're fighting for, and then they'll come in behind you, let it reset, and get what they got to get. And then you got some that's like, okay, he's fighting it, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing. And by the time you finish the fight, you had to reset it. So you have to wait a couple minutes for everything to reset so that you can get what you were fighting for because somebody doesn't want to have the patience for it return. They just want to go ahead and grab it. And that's what makes me mad. I don't mind playing the game, it's an open game. Feel free, but wait your turn. If you didn't fight and kill the person who killed the NPC, then why in the world would you insist on I think my train of thought on that. Normally I don't sound quite like this. I don't know what's going on. It's freaking June in South Carolina. I'm sick. Okay, we just crossed the level 4. If you have enough XP, you'll get level 5. So I need to just go ahead and jump down into the game. Might see you get better. To deal with something that's on the screen and it's not letting me get here. Still getting 36. Take a little bit to get up level 5. This is going to come back on my ability to get into toon. To get a lot of XP out of the toon. So let's go into the toon and get started in there. I'm right ahead of me here because there's this hooves right here. Your first mission is right here of the game. And that is to go in and destroy the egg chambers. I'm not just going to go through this. This is boring. When the main story is what I'll let you hear, this is just boring crap. This is just telling you to go over here and kill. Basically, all it's doing. You got another sorcerer right there. Basically, just telling you that you want to kill people. And I got one of my shocks. You're going to get some shock ability. If you're playing any type of assist character. If you don't want it, you're going to do it. Hey, Sherby. I can't hold by. We call him Sherber. He's one of the orange characters. He is one of the sweetest fish we have. As for Tomcat, I have never seen a more docile Tomcat. He's just calm and collected and cool as he can be. Okay, let's see 1 minute. I'll be putting the banner up here to give us our first break. And again, I'm dressed up for the cyborg. It's part of the armor that you can buy. And I have a lot of different outfits. I can change outfits. And I may actually get a different outfit here in a few minutes. Once I go with the mod and take lead, I might take out another one. That way I can, because I can have several outfits lined up as it for my team. If I go in here, I can have all these outfits. I mean, I can literally change outfits for every scene that I want to. in. And that's the bottom mission. Chipper. Chipper. Also here. Again, I'm not used to this hand stuff. I usually do the source we're going to do. For commando, if I can use the gun. That used to be hidden. You used to have to know how to get the map up to find those missions. And they've taken that special ability that some of us had to do extra missions that nobody else knew about. They took that away from us. I learned about some of them because I was watching this one guy just deadly mission, and I'm like, dude, I don't see anything. Where are you getting it from? And that's when he told me about the little icon to click on the map. So I clicked on the icon on the map, and boom, I got those missions that I didn't know existed. And I got one of the core bond the other day, the second credit after this one, that had a camp outside of the city. I didn't know existed. And with the piggy bag, I got kind of mad. There's 3 extra missions that I just missed out on. I didn't know it was there. And I just saw that XP. So when I finally found them, thank goodness. And I'll try ways to make extra money on here. So, it's all good. It's a good spot. But, good thing now is just to get here and handle better as you can. Here's what you can do. Get root up here. Hopefully it's nice too. The brutes are hard to kill. They're not hard to kill. It's aggravating. Just everybody killed him. Or either he regened on and two. Or he didn't get a chance to slap him. You know. Slap the crap out of him. He knocked him the next week and then killing things I normally wouldn't kill. I normally wouldn't go all out like this right here. Clear out in the whole area. I would only clear that one area there out wing. But yeah. Right now, it was down to 10 on next week. Okay. This is going to be the armory that we're going to get our sword. And these are the droids that we're going to fight after we get it. Alright, this is the story solid. You're finished. All right. I heard it hit a certain spot and it all activated. All right. That's the first group. Next group. Oh. last two are up. And I got this one, and I didn't turn my surname off. You need to turn that off. I'm gonna turn my surname off. They changed some of the stuff around on here. Okay. Now, all right, more stuff to take care of. Before we go into the academy again, we're going to take our first break. Maybe that's the first job. Yeah. Sorry about that. Then I'm taking a call from out of nowhere. I want you to stay on that one. Here's the brief. That's what we get slap. Yep, there we go. One, two, and three. And here's the three again. And just get everything up in here. I need to make sure that I get everything done here. I need to make sure I go at least one more XP level before I get to toon. Just like this home page. So as I continue to go up in XP levels, the amount of XP I'm going to get per enemy here is going to go way down. And it doesn't matter what finish you're on, you got the same thing. No matter where you're at, what you're doing. I guess you can let you beat me up first. And you get more power and more abilities as you play and as you level up. So don't get in your head that this my ability sucks and stop playing the game, especially considering you're just getting started and things get better as you level up with this game. You get more abilities, you get more powers, you get more goods. You do get more weapons. You can buy weapons on fleet with actual money. A modifiable lightsaber, which is what I have. You can do that on fleet for money you might have at one of the vendors. You can go to the cartel market if you're looking to spend extra money and buy one, and then you'll have to transfer it into the ability for everybody, all your teams to get it. As subscribers, you can rely on 12 or 28, something like that, active tunes at one time. If you're not a sub, then you can't have it. If you're not a sub, you cannot, at level 20, all your XP goes down across the board as a non-subscriber. I think that's wrong, but I think anybody playing the game, no matter if they're sub or not, should get the same amount of XP all of the entire game. again, I will let it play during the story. There we go. I got yellow. I wanted before I went into the academy. All right, we're in the academy. Like you just heard, it's some kind of new bull crap they just come out with, some extra games, extra stuff inside. Hold on one second, everybody.
You have followers?
Nobody's watching me right now.
The plague has started. There's a swarm of bees at Midtown Manhattan that won't leave. Like when I say swarm, I say swarm.
That's not unusual for New York, believe it or not. They get in those grates for the in the street where the heat comes out, and they just nest and nest and nest and nest in those.
Yeah, but it's spinning. They can use the local garden pest. In fact, everybody in that area has been told not to do it, but there are two officers, 2 to 3 officers. When they found his car, he had the full pulley set up. We're talking light, sirens, everything. He bought an old retired. He has been great. And don't tell me he's a Democrat. His political stuff is a Democrat. And the Make America Great hat is kind of cool on the side.
Okay, everybody, we are going to take our first break. Okay, everybody, we're on a 10-minute break. We'll be right back. This is Star Wars The Republic on Outcast Podcast. Starting next week, we're going to talk about political coverage and commentation. Commentating talk. We're going to start our podcast next week. We're on here and on Spotify. And hopefully everything goes good. But I would definitely about 10 minutes. here we go. I'll let this play because this is story. Like I said, I'm only flashing through the non-story crap. Uh, I've heard 50 billion times over the past 10 years. But I want you to know what the game is like. So I'm going to play the story stuff and really hear the story stuff. And here's Denver.
Oh God, they used to put Tim Walton in this actually. I forgot he's in.
Hold on a second. So for some reason, I'm actually not remember. Why is my, huh? I don't know if I am going through, and I know I should already done this, but something is not right. And I can't figure out what it is. But I know something's right. That should not be, it should not be that. So give me just a second because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. For some reason, my thing inverted. It should invert. I'm not sure why it is. Try weird for it to invert that way. Now I'm trying to find the actual picture. I hope I didn't get rid of it. Get rid of it. Man, I'll have to take another one. So I know I'm making that one. I don't think I did this one either. Huh. Well, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, get back to this. here we go. Fourth story. All right. So now we have two more abilities down here at the bottom, as you can see. Just cover it up. We're going to run up here and take care of this jail thing. You can email me at outcastpodcast@gmail.com if you have any suggestions for our podcast. We're going to start back up here too. If it's going to break, some things we need to do. Try to save a little bit of money for some better equipment. We just couldn't do it. Can't do anything going on at one time. I got sick, my wife got sick. So trying to save up money for better equipment. This red that you see right here in the back, that is the tuning device that I have. That's the tuning right there. condition for it to become an attack. So, I'm gonna go get something here. I normally wouldn't do that. Normally I would have played him to the ground. He's not gonna like the last one, but oh well. Normally I would have killed him, but I'm playing this one a little bit fast and whatever I feel instead of what I know the game wants. Whatever I feel like doing on this one. All right, here you go. You get past all that crap. Yeah, I made him mad. I didn't do it the way he wanted me to do it. I let the guy go. So that's the first time I ever let him go. You have to leave him, believe it or not. All right, here we go. We got several different things going here now. That we're not quite ready. We are level 7. We don't need to come back. We're level 9 and 10. So we've only got 2 more areas to go through. And then after that, we will be. They added all these little extra crafts in here and just got to stick with nervous. Anywho, let's go and get this guy. All right, now we got to feel like you're right. Let's go this way. All right, there's that guy. So click on him and scan him. Is it ready? Nope. He didn't trigger. Can't be a trigger. Sorry, trigger being a trigger. Yep, he's a trigger being a trigger. All right. Here's one trigger. Oops. Here's this tech light. I got them all over the place, so it's just this side. Oh, God, but I like to try and make sure you still got to like try and get right away. So, hey, come on. I ain't never had this game this many. I ain't been up here in a while. We used to come in here with the guild I was in after some fight, and I realized guilds are just a waste of freaking time. And our guild used to come up here with this shit. start them here, and then you would take them to a different planet. Most of them was German cops, and we do what we had to do there. German cops was always a good place to take them to so many different areas. You think of it, need to initiate them. Okay, I will move okay, there we go. Now I can do multiple meetings at once. All right, let's see here. Yeah, you go back to the potatoes. I'm gonna start with this. We'll do that one again. Pot Nicole, pot Nicole. That move right there that I just did, the swirling movement is good when you've got multiple enemies in your fight. So you can hit multiple at one time. And getting up here to move to the left. I think we need to be level 9 or 10 when we come back to the academy. On the lower levels. Okay, where I'm decline. I think that would be part of the freaking guild. The only thing I don't like about this game is they allow these recruiters to just send you freaking guild invites like it ain't nothing. I just don't understand it anyway. Read this one right here. Alright, here we go. We got level 8. Now we gotta go at least 1, 2 more. Let's go here to lower levels. Now you see, let me give some of you that may have never played the game before and think about later. You see the pink hour down here. You don't want to go there. You say, well, yeah, that's where I want to go. No, you want to go over here because there's a hidden mission right here. And if you don't do that hidden mission, you ain't gonna make it. You with some XP. Um, but it's not when you have to. But this game, the more XP you get, the better off you are because as you advance to different planets, you start getting up around Bob, Corsair, um, hell, even Alderaan, Tatooine, all those can be really hard if you're not leveled up properly. So once you get yourself leveled up properly, get yourself modded up. I'm going to show you how to mod up. You can stay modded up the entire game.
Makes too bad no such leaders or pop up or tap all over the country. South Carolina just added 12 more,
Be a lot of people in jail by the end of the day.
including some of them.
There's not going to be a lot of people in jail by the end of the day.
Yep. Because you know that our law enforcement will have no problem shooting you in the face with a real gun. Even though they're not doing anything wrong. That's the bad thing, right? They're not doing anything wrong. That's what we need, right? But our country wouldn't have half the people in the station die and never have to lawfully. Yeah.
noticed I got all my pimples already, so I'm waiting up here. We'll get over here and turn this in.
If that's what you want to work with, go for it. Don't confine me, and then you have the other one.
I normally wouldn't, but I'm not going to go through all this extra crap. It's just boring stuff. It's storyline. I'll let you hear the storyline, see the storyline, but all this extra crap, it just takes extra time that I really don't have right now. Here we go. Also down here is another mission. Over on your right here, is another mission. That gives you two on top of your class mission to get you some stuff. Normally I would, like I say, I would be a sorcerer and I'd be killing people from a distance, but even half of them wouldn't be able to see me probably. Somebody else is coming this way. They're going to be doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm going to be fighting somebody. And you see, what I can do is because I'm able to kill multiple enemies at one time with this. So I got to spin, and if they're within range, they're going to get hit. And I don't have to worry about fighting each individual one each at a time. I'm going to kill them both pretty much equally. Okay. See, I've already killed the amount that I needed to kill with the first 7 points. So now we can go in here and get what we need to get. Okay, sorry about that. I had to move the mic real quick and call. The stupid cold I got will not go away for any reason. So freaking mad. Hope everybody's having a great day. If you tune in at any point now, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Definitely build my channel. Yeah, I kind of just got what I got left, but I'm just going to run back. The more you kill, the more experience you get, the more money you can get off these as you kill them, and things that you can sell as you kill them. You get credits and something else. This guy here, you could get extra XP off of. Be careful. If you don't have a companion and you ain't got what you need, you can get yourself in some serious trouble. But I mean, get rid of them. Let's do something on here. How we can work our way back out. As I start working my way back out, I'll go down the other side and destroy the enemies on that side. that hard to die. You know, something. All right, now over to the other side. We got something we got to grab over here. The first one to die again from that done. All right, here we go. We got to get over here and get a little thing. Yeah, I fight the same way. That's boring sometimes, but I want you to see this game is slowly dying. A lot of people aren't playing this anymore. And this is a very good game. It's not as hard as it once was when it first came out. It was very hard to play. It was very challenging. You had to be in groups a lot. That group option, you had to use it a lot to survive because you don't advance like you do now. You don't get the powers like you do now. You had to buy. Each power had to be bought from the trainer. Your speeders still has to be bought, but when the games first come out, you got one or two powers free, and then after that, you had to pay for thousands of credits to uh, get your weapons, get your powers, get your abilities. None of that was given to you for free. And it is what it is. I'm not going to let here saying animals. They don't give them a lot of XP, unfortunately. And I really got to see another breaker. Let's get something. You're fighting this run. And you still die. Big time. Somebody's been hard. We just went to that level. Which is good. We try to go one more before we get to the academy, if we can. If we can't, then it is what it is. We have somebody in here. I think there's somebody within here. Uh, yeah, their XP is falling now a lot as I go up. I think it's going to get really hard to get XP off this. I'm just going to finish what I'm doing and try to get one more level before I get maybe in the academy or shortly after I get to the academy in a different, I might have to do one more mission, or I can always go down into that one. There's one team I can go into, especially level 10 or higher when you go into it. But I can go in there and still get, a good amount of XP. That might be what I have to do to get over to 10 before. I'm trying to get to level 10 before I get to the next set of tunes. That's going in here. Use little B word. Where I come in and then you kill somebody. And then you killing everything in here. I can't blame them because I do the same thing. That's what it's all about. You gotta kill the XP up. So I just gotta go in here and be extra vigilant for a few minutes and do what I would normally not do. I'm hungry. It's good to clear up and sit for a week. You die. What are you going to do? Sorry. I'm going to go. Bye-bye. Purple. Alright, let's go in here.
I suspected they should watch.
Now, where we go in just a few minutes. And then we'll make a turn here. And we're going to go like this. Hold on, folks.
Anybody watching?
No, but I'm live. It's going to be a video report that's going to be posted when I'm done.
I suspect
They don't have enough troops here to do that. Half our troops are overseas. They ain't got enough people to pull that off. They ain't gonna have enough to tell you that they're gonna get shot. Is what's gonna happen. They gonna want to. You know what? Law enforcement start getting killed left and right here soon.
Law enforcement or protesters?
Law enforcement. Protesters. You fix to see a revolution. It ain't gonna be long.
I just watched 2,000 person protest in Aiken, right?
I'm saying it ain't gonna be long. You're gonna see a bunch of cops start getting killed. ICE agents are gonna start falling like crazy.
Well, they don't identify themselves.
If they ain't gonna be long, people are gonna know what they're driving and what they're wearing. As good as I do, it ain't gonna take that long. It'll get out what everybody's wearing, what everybody's driving. They'll get it out there.
That's for after because they aim for people's heads. Women specifically. They really love to shoot at women's heads. Have you noticed that?
Not really, baby, because I'm not following it like you are.
I'm not really following it. I just come across the video. I've watched the video of a LA County cop literally aiming for a reporter's head. They trampled a lady with a horse and then batoned her after they were done trampling her with a horse. They're using the horses as weapons. They're trampling people. They're holding them captive. So it's past the person so they can arrest them. They're arresting army veterans. It's only a matter of time before things get bad and Greg, I am not on the right side of this thing. By association, these are ugly. Let's face it. This state looks it will do anything. We were one of the first states to sign up to say we get rid of these. It's only a matter of time before a cop will shoot someone in the face if they don't like the security.
All right, sorry about that, folks. We're back. Now we killed on that side. Now we're going to start killing on this side on the way back out. Knocking off all these NPCs, getting them out the way. go. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna get where I need to be before I get back to the academy. So I may wind up having to make a detour before I get to the academy and go to one of the toons and get to make sure I can be. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get where I need to be. So let's run down here and chill down here. I may actually have to go into this other toon to get enough XP to be ready to be. So many guys have been with me in a while. It's like I'm butter attack. We're getting a lot of good stuff out here. So your XP is way down. We're only getting 28, 29, 30 XP. Might wind up having to go into that place. I don't, if I'm gonna get enough XP, it's not worth it. It's really popping. Let's start heading towards lower valves up here, and then we'll pop into the toon. Give us some XP. I know we might look over these three missions and hit level 10 before my next mission, which is what I really want to have happen. 16, 20, I mean, yeah. We're getting really, really low on XP now in this area. And they're doing exactly what I was doing. I missed a piece. Okay. Right back here. I killed everything got back here. And so didn't kill anything. I forgot to get the one thing I was supposed to let me get. Alright, yeah, flashing. Alright. Here we go. Alright. First turn in, come up here. And the second turn in is at outside the academy. Like I said, I may actually have to go in the academy, or I may have to go into one of the toons. Yeah, this is a side job. This is not. This is not. Then it's skip over here. Quick travel. It's easier to be quick travel than it is get on the freaking taxi and take the taxi. You are pointless. I don't know why they even brought that thing. There we go. Alright. Let's head to the academy. Going to fleet. Still goes here. All right, let's get everybody. We got to get modded up. Go get our companion. And we're going to take a quick break, folks. We'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes or so. Podcast podcast from YouTube. Hey, start moving to the public. Next week, we're back with our regular podcast. Getting in all the good political junk that's been going on in the country. And we'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes. Huh? Anybody watch it, but I ain't streamed it in years, so I got to build everybody back up. I don't know what crap this was just popped up. Kind of be crappy. They just did another big update on this game. That's the thing I say about it. They're always updating the game. They just did a big update on it. They got another one coming. So, anyway, we are here to do several different things. We got to get modded up. We got to get our crew skills. We can start gathering, making extra money. And you'll see what I think about all that in a minute. Social upgrades, something like that. That GT up there, that's GT up there. I'm the wrong area. That's GT. Okay, I need to go one with. I can get my color pick from out too. But I remember that. Alright. We're gonna go into the bazaar first. In the bazaar is where we're gonna pick up our robot companion that we bought many, many moons ago. We've got several different ones we can choose from. So we make a decision once we get there. Let me get rid of this banner real quick. Got it, even there. Alright. So now let's see. Alright. We're in the bazaar. The bazaar has got a bunch of different things in it. GTN, there's Global Trading Network, where you can buy multiplayers. Then you've got the companion guy right back here where you get your companions that you buy off of the cartel market. And when you buy off the cartel market, pretty much you have to come in here and get it. Alright, let me get my color crystal here. Color crystal. Because I've already got level 10. I want to get about 4. And just doing that because I got to switch him over to electro sword. I mean, he's got 10. Alright, I got to go 10 so that ain't mine. Okay, back in the collection. Alright, click it. So we got the full robot here. We got a floating robot, we got another robot, and we got a floating robot. Then we got Shay, and then we got the Phoenix. I want to go the gaming crap. Let's see here. Which ones do I want to get? Who do I want to get? Let's see. So now we go in our inventory. Here we click on that. And we have our command. Alright, now we'll get him switched out here. What is that? I already have him, I guess, I did. Alright. That could be for being sick. Forceful screen for here. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hide Special Conquest. And I'm going to hide Trading in the Force. Alright. The Conquest, I'll win. Whenever I get the Conquest done, it'll automatically give it to me. I don't have to track it and follow it. Alright. Stronghold and Strongholds and Cruise Scales is where we're going next. This is where you learn to gather. Now, a lot of people will tell you not to bother with this crap. But folks, let me tell you something right now. This is money. I've made millions off of the GTN since I started doing that. And basically what I do is I go in there and I get bio analysis, train it, go ahead and click on this and get that done. So it doesn't pop back up on you. Then you come over here and you want to get this one here. And then you want to come over and get scavenging instead of slicing. Slicing gives you instant money. Scavenging gives you stuff that you can sell on the GTN. And folks are telling you that's where you want to go. I've made millions selling on the GTN, the stuff that I'm gathering as I play the game. Crystals, when you kill certain animals, when you kill certain robots, you can gather their stuff and make money on the GTN. I'll show you that in a little bit. Alright, now we're going to go down here and we're going to mod up. When I say mod up, you're going to get modifications. You can make yourself a little less harder to kill. Not impossible, but you can make yourself a little bit harder to kill by doing modifications. They cost a little bit of money, and that's why you see me killing, gathering. in the wrong spot. I need to be over in 2 to 5. That's where you motto. Combat training is just where I went, got my speeder skill, which I mean, I really couldn't get it, but I probably just get speeder skill from the academy when I go back in there a little bit. Okay, now we're going to motto. So we're going to go all the way down to the end. So we are only level 10. And further you go, where I'm at right now, the higher you get to level 80, which is the highest you can get. And I think 324 is the highest level mod here at that point. From what I can tell from my level 80 toon I bought the Master Datacon and just started them out at level 80. Okay, so first thing you need to do is sell all the junk that you got over here. So you need all that room. So take your XP, move it down here, and then you start selling all this unnecessary stuff. That's going to give you money to buy mods. Okay, now, go ahead and buy you a focus because you're going to need it. And then come over around here to level 10. We're level 10. Now you need to get your enhancement. So you need to look at, you want more endurance, you want more power, or you want to increase your rating. I'm going to use the first enhancement together with everything here. And then you come down and get your mod. Then come over down here. Get your hilt. I'm going to get 3 hilts. And then get your armor. And tell why you get 3 hilts because you get missing. Alright, so we go to C here. We're going to go to our companion. And we're going to get rid of his swords. We're fixing to get him bells. We're going to go in here. We're going to collection. We're going to go to weapons. Keep the vibro sword. Is what he plans. I bought vibro sword just for this reason. And you'll put 2 in your system. And you're going to add 2. Alright, now you want to go to mod and control. You click, then your hilt, your enhancement, and your mod, and your color crystal. And then do the same thing with this one. Your hilt, your enhancement, and your mod. I'll lay it on your mod. Now you have him. Oh, and for the crystal. Then this one. And we're done. Okay. Now we go to us. Now we're going to do the hilt, color crystal, the mod, and the enhancement. And we'll put that one in so you can modify it. You can buy me some bracelets. They don't have them on this particular one for a reason. So whatever the devs did, and that's not true, whatever they had in mind when they designed it this way. get rid of that. Can't sell it. We don't need it. Now we get them modified. Go ahead and go into here again and sell all this stuff back. So you don't need it. And whatever it won't sell, just get rid of it. And then carry it around. And then we are now ready to proceed to our plan. We got to get back over here because Corbon here. If we do the skip, I can't see if I can remember how to do this. I used to do this. At least we know how to do it anyway. I don't know if I can remember how to do it or not. There's a certain way you have to do it. And I cannot, for the life of me, remember exactly how to do it. So that's what we're going to skip. I used to fight this crap. All right, we modded up. We're going to take that Corbon. We can finish up where we were at. One of these ships goes to Uda, which is that one, and then this one goes to Corbon. Uda is for your Imperial agent and your bounty hunter. Corbon is for your Sith Jug and your Sith Sorcerer. So that's why that's where that is. I'm on now that I'm top of I come up on the top of the colors. I didn't want to put the wrap on it. Somebody was coming in or going out. But I got a companion now at level 10, which I could have already had that companion gig on. So speaking of companion, I just switch him on damage for his role. I don't like to put him back in heal until I get to like the dark temple on John McCall. We also got a train. You'll see a trainer pop up here in a second. Should be on the left. Yeah, that's where we're going to get our speeder pilot right there. Alright, now let's run through the train. And then run into Mount Trouble. Where I think we have to kill him. I can't remember. Oh, there we go. Oops, what's that? I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm not part of that. I don't know why I'm messing with it. Alright, anyway. Trainer is right. How? This is where we get our speeder pilot traded in. Now we can get a map. So now we're going to go back in our collection and pick a few. I personally use backpack. I like backpack. So, I can cover I cover small like yeah, right there. All right, here we go. Now we got to go down to where you come. Roll. Yeah, I can go ahead and do this right here if I wanted to. No, not yet. I gotta finish what I'm doing this shoe probably ready to come out. This is part of the story on it, but wow, he can get hit. You got fear, one die. Anywho, moving on. Taking too long. Yeah, thank you. All right. We actually will probably come back to there. I'm going to go ahead and knock out a couple of these other things on while you're at them. I got to come back to her because we'll go out here and he's going to have there's going to be another little mission right out the door here, right over here to him. Yeah, he's going to, and he's going to require inside and outside. All right, upstairs. Let's scan this first one. Okay, first guy we need to scan, right? her, and we'll go ahead and run. I wish they could bring them freakers right here. I can't stand those suckers. They mess up your mission every freaking time, trying to keep up everything you got going. And that drives you so This is one of the what we call heroics. It takes two people or you and a companion to complete this. It's not something you want to do by yourself. That little mark, that is a mark that you can gather from that particular thing. Sometimes you don't do it the first time. There you go. In and scan. I don't know if I got scans or not. It's not showing him scanning yet. I don't know if I'm getting this stuff or not. We want to find out inventory. Yeah, it ain't doing it yet. Go out from my team. I need to go out from my team because somebody right here. He's not doing what he should do. It should be scanning and getting that stuff, and I'm not getting it done. Something like the wrong room. Let's try it again. So their purpose of getting the stuff together was so I could sell them the GGN. I know. I hope it does it when it gets strong out. That's where 90% of my stuff comes from. Because he's actually moving the position to do it, but he's not doing it. I don't understand. I can fix this now. Bring him back. There we go. Now he's scanning. Alright, now we collect it. And now he's doing what he's doing. Yeah, now he's working like he should. Now I feel better. Alright. Now we gotta go kill this creature right up here that can live the blue food. go off. You just collectible, get as collectible. Scan them. Get whatever you got to offer. And that's your bioanalysis for living creatures. And you get bioanalysis as well for plants, not just creatures. Scavenging is basically your metal, and you'll see your crystal formations as you play the game. Alright. Now we're going to go out here and scan the other two we need to scan before we go see bears. I want to get to this part done. I'm old again. I get hot, I get cold, I get hot, I get cold. I'm going to get rid of the flu or whatever crap it is I've got. We got one to scan over by the shuttle, and we got one to scan over here. We're going to get one by the shuttle first. I just want to see what it would do. Act like initiate. Alright, this guy we've got stands right top. Let's use that jump. If you run on breaking mark, go ahead and do the you can go ahead and do your heroics once you get your companion. You don't have to wait. Go ahead and hit share, but not reach out. This is actually cool. Alright, we'll be back in 10 minutes, folks. We're going to take a quick break and we're going to start doing these heroics.